Yeah, and we will be getting into our first game. It is going to be on Galactic Process, and our players are Storm. Or well, first I'll introduce our player in the bottom left position from Team Storm. It is the Blue Zerg player. Give it up for True.
And in the top right-hand corner, representing Root Gaming, it is the Red Zerg player. It is JimRising.
And I'm really curious to see what we'll see from both players. I figured maybe we might have seen a 14-14 from True, because he does like to get aggressive early on. Really likes to take advantage of his extremely good micro. But it looks like we're going to see a hatch first from both players, so not going to be anything too crazy to start things off. Most likely they'll both just go gas pool from there, and third hatch into Ling Bane Wars.
Most likely, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure True would be happy with that at least. Oh, he's going to go actually pool before gas, so slightly safer there.
Oh, wow. And he also didn't drone all the way up to it, right? Like, he went right off the bat, pool, and then the gas, didn't bother to make another drone or anything like that, so...
Yeah, that's important to note, is JimRising maybe thinking that True is going to be a little bit more safe, decided to go up to that 18th drone. Just a very, very slight lead in economy as you have that mining for a little longer.
Yeah, so trade in that safety for a bit of a better economy. And honestly, with the way that True opened up, I think JimRising is going to feel pretty happy about that. So slight little edge, and when you're playing against a player like True, you definitely want to get any edge that you can. Yeah, I have a feeling we're going to see a lot of lings being made in this game.
Oh, I would be very surprised if we don't. True actually going even safer. Instead of getting a 19 Overlord, he went for an 18 Overlord, which is so incredibly safe. It means there's almost no way that he's going to be dying to any kind of 14-14 pressure. And if it had been some kind of gasless 12 pool, it would have let him defend a lot easier. But yeah, True, just deciding to play safe. And I can't say I blame him. He's got to feel comfortable going into this match.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you've even seen him just pretty much make things happen where you would almost think that he's down and out and then just turn it around. In the blink of an eye, whether it's one bailing hit or whether it's just a good run by or positioning of the lings where it is that he's hitting. But, you know, JimRising, I feel like, is the Zerg player that tends to play in a lot of aggressive ZVZs as well. So... it's not going to be any strange feeling if he does go into that Ling Bane.
Yeah, this is kind of bizarre. JimRising actually skipped Zergling speed and went straight up to a defensive Baneling nest. True, on the other hand, doesn't even have a Baneling nest. He's gone straight into roaches. So they're both kind of playing a little mind gamey right now.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right with the fact that you would almost just get this for defense and then try to either get a lair or a tech up to some roaches.
The thing is, though, he has to spend that gas. Like, he's going to be getting up to 200 gas here very shortly and hasn't done anything with it yet. At this point, it's just inefficiency, you know?
Yeah, I would almost have thought that he was going to go for the lair almost immediately. And
I would have expected that as well, yeah.
Yeah, especially just because he skipped the Roachborn, so unless he doesn't realize that he doesn't have speed, which would be pretty unfortunate, and he is making 10 lings right now, so...
he is. Those are in response to True's lings, though. True is going to try and get a cancel on the third base. JimRising actually ahead by 9 drones right now, but True is building so many roaches behind this, and this is going to be almost certainly a pure pump. Oh, but wow, Banelings, good dodge from True. Actually forces two of them to detonate as well. Yeah, it is.
Just to, you know, move his lings around, and even though he's not getting some of the best trades here, he's just going to be trying to keep JimRising busy and scout around as well. He knows that the speed is not done, doesn't see an Evo chamber, and he's like, what's going on here? And there you see it. That layer coming up.
So the beauty of this from True is that because he's all-inning behind us and keeping so much pressure on JimRising with just a small number of links, JimRising droned very, very hard out of this. So he is now, he's a very large drone lead ahead, but doesn't have anything to defend this. No spines, no roaches. He's just dead in the water.
He's basically dead. Yeah, I was gonna say. I feel like a little bit too much greed. GG. A little too much greed out of JimRising there. Wow.
Well